Hey, it's Mel here. So today I'm gonna be doing the video that I mentioned in this video. I think maybe I should do like a video of me doing water-based markers versus alcohol-based markers. Let me know if you want that video. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that, comparing alcohol-based markers versus the cheaper water-based markers. And yeah, oh, and by the way, that's the sun over there. Yeah, it's super bright. That could distract you. Okay, anyway, I have these juicy real brush pens. Cool for school. I guess there's no school right now. And 8 colors. If you count, there's only 7. I guess I lost one because I've been using these surprise. And the other ones that you may saw me use is illustrated by Spectrum Noir. These are alcohol-based markers. I really like them. They're just my favorite ones, and they blend. So cool. So here they are, my beautiful 12 colors, and let's get these 7 colors, basically half. And yeah. I'm struggling. Okay, so I'm gonna be comparing these ones versus these ones, and yeah. So let's just move them real quick over there to the side and over here. Okay, good. And which one should I go first? Alcohol-based markers or water-based markers? Which one should I do? I don't know. This one? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm going with this one. So what do I always draw? I always draw flowers. So that's what I'm doing over here. I'm drawing a flower with no sketch, just going in with the outline, then with the orange marker. My orange marker is a little bit running out of ink, because alcohol-based markers, they don't dry out, they run out of ink. And if you want more of them, more orange or whatever, you have to just order the ink so you can fill it up, a special kind of ink, and then it will work perfectly good, just as new. That's why I love alcohol markers. You can blend with them, you can mix with them, and it won't rip off the paper. And also, it's just really good, and they last longer than those water-based markers. But then again, they are almost like, but again, they are almost like 10 times more expensive. I don't know. They're way more expensive. Way more expensive. So if you want something that will last you a long time, then get alcohol-based markers. But you need to save up, you need to save up some money for that. But the water-based markers, you can get like a set of 200, and maybe that will last you. But then again, you're going to this spot where you can just buy 12 alcohol-based markers rather 200 water-based markers, so yeah. And then I went in for the leaf last minute, and I think the leaf already looks a little too dark compared to the light yellow flower and this dark, ferociously scary leaf over there peeking out. Hello. Okay. So now let's move on to the water-based markers over here and draw the same flower over here. And it took me like 5 minutes this flower, by the way. Yeah, not too long I did it. And let's just get on to moving the flower over here. Yeah, let's just do it. Okay, get my yellow marker and let's go. You might be wondering why did I fast forward this part. Well, just wait a couple more seconds. Wait a little longer. A little more. Okay. Let me do. Okay, now I'm switching the yellow flower for a pink flower because my yellow marker is not as saturated. And now let's get on to painting. It's fast forward now. Can you guess? I won't interrupt you anymore. Oops, they both shaking. Now I'm going in with the red and trying to darken it, but it's really hard because water-based markers, the first layer goes smooth, like perfect, but then second layer a little bit ripping the paper. Third layer, okay, it hates the paper, it's eating it. Are you hungry, little boy? Are you hungry? Yes, you are. Who's a hungry boy? You are. Yeah. So I didn't have a correct plan on how to do it. I just did as I did my normal flower. But then again, these are water-based markers, and I should have, think about the better tactic, because this is, a territory that water-based markers don't usually go in, because their downside is to rip off the paper. As you can see over there, it's starting to rip off the paper. I'm trying to not do it, but then again, they are holding up better than I expected, because I expected way more of that. But it's a lot better than I thought. And some areas it is ripping off the paper. I tried, I tried to layer it as many times as I needed to, and it worked pretty good. Okay, so was that echo, or am I just hearing stuff? I don't know. So now it's just going over there trying to do it, and these markers, I mentioned that I've used them, so that's why there's not a lot of ink, but if you put water, it will just make the ink a lot lighter. And then, the brush tips, they're so big, too soft, that look at those lines, they're so thick. They're thick. The thick little lines, and it's just not working for me, And then I went in for the leaf again and just colored that in. Yash. And that was, I'm having some trouble doing that again. And the leaf is the best example of how it's ripping off the paper. I can't talk today. So yeah, that is way too dark, and I tried to blend it in, but no, there's no blending here, sorry. It's just layering. Okay, so these are my two flowers, as you can see, but only thing I forgot, I used this water-based outline that doesn't activate the alcohol-based markers, so that's a little cheating. And I completely forgot that I had a black marker, so let me just quickly do this real quick, okay? Just outlining my flower, and yes, this is fast forward, I was going slow. But then again, this nib they have two nibs, that means I can go way finer and not have those big, scary looking, ugly looking lines. Okay, I should probably not hate the flower so much, but look at this one. I think it's nicer. And we can layer so many times, like 20, 30, 100 layers you can put it. Like as many layers as you need to. And it looks still good, it won't rip off the paper, it's perfectly smooth. But this one, maybe 2 or 3 layers, there you go. It's starting to rip off the paper over there. I don't know if you can see, but look. Over there, can you see over there? I don't know if you can see, but it's ripping off the paper. But this one is perfectly smooth. But this one, oh no. It's ripping off the paper horribly. Hello, focus camera. Can you see that? Well, I don't know. It's not focusing. So yeah, this one, it's just ripping on the paper too bad, for me. And I don't know, it's just, I like this one better, but then again, my marker is running out of ink, so it could have been even better. Like, I showed you how to draw a flower, in this video. Go check it out if you didn't know. And by the way, this alcohol-based markers, they bleed more than the water-based markers, and the alcohol-based markers bleed to the other page. That's normal. And yeah, I want to draw something, maybe with these colors where there's more ink, and maybe, well, something that there will be more layers, so I can show you how bad it is. And yeah, I don't know what I was doing here. Oh yeah, by the way, I completely forgot that I need to do with the alcohol-based marker, so I accidentally did the upper down one and with the blue one. So I didn't have a brown, so I just mixed them together, and look at that cool brown. I love it. But if you try to do the same thing with the water-based markers, it won't work like that. And oh yeah, I'm drawing something weird. That's not even the right word, weird. I don't know what this doodle's all about. It's like a snowman with blue hair. Ursula from The Little Mermaid, blue. I don't know. But yeah, these markers I love way more. I really love them. I love them. Heart. You can also, but these ones also, they're, well, not my style. Look at that nib. It's too long and you cannot get fine details. But if you don't have lots of money, these are the options because they're a lot cheaper. You know, they're not that expensive. But I do prefer my alcohol-based markers because you can refill them, you can buy them separately. But if you run out of a color of the blue marker, you can just not do anything. Oh, and by the way, that's the sun. You know, it's the sun blocking out, so sorry about that. It's just the sun too bright. Yeah, I should probably move, but I didn't, so that's why I have these things. Yeah, so hopefully this video was really helpful for you, somewhat helpful. I tried to show you this, you know, but yeah, bye.